Hi guys, my name is Carmen and I like to talk about fashion. So my recent hobby is thrifting. I really love going thrifting for a couple of different reasons really. One of them being that thrifting is just more sustainable and more eco-friendly than buying new clothes at fast fashion shops. So it's like this guilt-free way of satisfying this craving for new clothes, new items in my closet, trying something new, something different, something I haven't seen before without destroying the planet. Another reason I love thrifting so much is because I get to try things I wouldn't normally try. So if I see a style that I'm not sure if I will love it or not, and the dress costs, for example, 7,000 yen, I hesitate, I probably won't buy it. If I'm gonna spend this much money, then I will go with something safe, something that I know I will love and know that I will get a lot of use out of. But when I thrift, if the dress is 500 yen, then I'm more willing to try something out of my comfort zone, something different. So it really is letting me try these different styles that I would never try otherwise. And the awesome thing about thrifting in Tokyo in particular is that a lot of the shops are very, very clean. So a lot of people are always worried about buying thrifted shops because of possible germs, maybe mold on shoes and stuff. But the things sold in not all the shops, because there are some dirty shops too, but the things sold in most shops are washed, are cleaned, are disinfected. You can try them on very often. In many shops there are changing rooms, so you can try them on, and as you try it on, like pull a blouse over your head, you can actually smell the washing detergent. So Tokyo is a really great place to go thrifting. Alright, so let's start. So let's maybe start with the one I'm wearing. So I bought this blouse. I love the wide sleeves. I just love a big sleeve, and this is great. They're a little bit too short, but I don't really mind it. They're big, so that's good enough. I've also been obsessed with pussy bows recently. This one's a little small. I wish it was a little bigger, but come on, the blouse was 700 yen, so we can't complain. And this is one of those items I was talking about earlier. One that I wouldn't normally buy if it was more expensive, because it's a little bit out of my comfort zone. This color, first of all, very different than what I usually wear. Usually it's just black and white with a pop of red. This is like a dusty pink, like a mauvey kind, no, not really mauvey, but like a very dusty pink. Pink on me? That's not something you will usually see on me. So if I were to pay like 5,000 yen for it, I wouldn't do it. But for 700, I thought I will try. Maybe I'll like it. And you know what? I do. I'm wearing it today with another thrifted item, although this one is not part of this thrift haul because it was actually part of my previous thrift haul. It's like a vest thingy from Zara. Very often when I go shopping in like shops with new clothes, I don't buy the things I like because they're not 100% perfect. Because I'm thinking, well, if I'm gonna spend this much money on this item, it has to be perfect. I do not wanna accept any less than perfect. I do not wanna alter it myself. I do not wanna do anything with it. I just wanna buy it as it is and wear it as it is. Because if it costs this much money, then I don't wanna put in extra money or time to make any alterations, right? But if the piece of clothing is like 700 yen, I'm like, well, why not? Okay, moving on to item number 2. Which one should I choose? Maybe let's continue with the pussy bow blouses. This one is beautiful. The tie, look how long it is. I love it. And the whole blouse is really, really wide. Look how wide it is. It's really big, it's really oversized, but I think it's supposed to be like this. It doesn't have any size on it, so it's not like an XXL. A lot of clothes from Japanese brands do not have sizes. Brands make their clothes only in one size. They just call it free size. If a brand has 2 sizes, S and M, you're lucky. So this one is most probably supposed to be this oversized. It's not just a plus-sized item, it's supposed to be like this kind of stuff. I really love it because it's like a poet's blouse, poet's shirt. It makes me think of vampires, of Lestat. The sleeves are a little bit wide, although not as oversized as this dusty pink blouse. It has really wide cuffs, and like I said, the most amazing, beautiful long pussy bow. The outfit you'll see here, I styled it with things worn over it, like a dress or a jacket, but I would actually love to wear it just as is, just like let it flow, let it loose, maybe with some skinny trousers or leggings. Yeah, I know skinny jeans are not in fashion now, I know, and I don't care because I love both. I love skinny jeans and wide leg trousers. Okay, let's move on. What should we do next? Should we do another top? Because I have a lot of tops this time, but now let's change it up a little bit. Okay, if you follow me on Instagram, which by the way you should because I post a lot of really cool outfits, you've seen this skirt. So it's like a long-ish skirt. I think on some people it would be a long skirt. For me, it's more like a mid-axi length. It has these very plain, very simple plastic buttons running down the front. And I was thinking about like maybe replacing these buttons with something more interesting, but I actually like them. I mean, this is just like beige plastic, and beige is really not my color, but it kind of works here. I think I like it just the way it is. Although maybe if I get bored with them someday, maybe I'll replace them with like silver skulls or something, or some roses. Oh, actually roses would be lovely. I need to think about that because I actually really like this idea now. Anyway, the skirt has pockets. They're pretty deep too. They're like really useful, practical pockets. Has an elastic waist in the back, not in the front. I hate elastics going all the way around because having an elastic band in the front makes me look really fat. So the fact that it's smooth in the front and then elastic in the back, this is perfect. It is fully lined, and the fabric, like it's flowy, but it also feels a little bit heavy. So it just feels like good quality, you know? It's not heavy as in a winter item. This can easily be worn in the summer. It just feels substantial. Okay, so next let's talk about some pieces I bought for costumes. Kind of costumes, I suppose. If you've seen my previous thrift haul, you've seen my midi pleated green leather skirt. So I was making these, what I would wear as a Disney character kind of reels on Instagram, and I thought that skirt would be so good for a Merida outfit. Not really a costume, because that's not what I was going for. I was not trying to make costumes. I was trying to make character-inspired outfits. But I didn't have a green top. So I went thrifting, I went looking in a couple different thrift shops, but I was very picky because I didn't want to buy anything, not even thrifted, unless I was gonna wear it again. I didn't want to buy something just for that video. I wanted to buy something that I would actually use. So I bought this sweater, and it's very simple. Very simple turtleneck, mock neck. I'm not actually sure because it's kind of in between, like in between a turtleneck and a mock neck. It has very long sleeves, which I love because it kind of like covers half of my hand. It's very cool. And it's the exact kind of item that I love, as in super simple, but has a little bit something special. So it has this cutout on the shoulder, and it's just one shoulder. Now this one is not in the best condition. It's definitely been loved before, but I don't really mind it because it was 500 yen and I still like the style. I think it still looks good. I feel good in it. It's very soft. It's very comfortable. I think it was actually mislabeled because when I wear it, it's just a tiny little bit itchy. Not enough to make me want to stop wearing it, but there is a little bit of an itch, and it feels super soft, which makes me think it's real wool. But on the label at the thrift shop, so not the sweater's label, but the thrift shop's label, it said acrylic. So this is something you have to be really careful about when you thrift shop. If you're allergic to any fabrics, things might get mislabeled. So yeah, this is maybe not super exciting for you, and the outfits I put together with it are maybe not that crazy, but bear in mind that I bought it for a specific outfit, for a specific purpose, and I still wear it on other days, on other occasions, but the main purpose of this item was to help me create a Merida inspired outfit, and the fact that it did more than that, that I actually wear it and use it, that's just great. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, and it's again a piece I bought for an outfit, for a specific Disney character inspired outfit. So I needed something lavender and long sleeved for Ursula. So if you've seen my what I would wear as a Disney villain reel, you know that I have this dress with like sea creatures, including octopi, printed on it. Octopi or octopuses? Anyway, so I really wanted to wear that dress, but with something lavender underneath, especially like covering my arms so it would look like I have, you know, purple skin like Ursula. And it turned out to be really difficult to find anything in the right color. Most things in this color had prints here. There were like long sleeve t-shirts with like names of random universities or US states kind of print. But I found this in the end, and I have to say this is probably my least favorite item out of this entire haul. And I mean, I still like it because just look how lovely this lace is. I just don't really love it as much as the other items. It's just kind of plain, and I mean it's pastel, so like me and pastel, that's not really my vibe usually. But like I said, like thrifting allows you to try these things that you wouldn't normally try because you wouldn't want to spend money, a lot of money, on something that you're not sure you'll love. What I don't like about it is that you can see my bra straps when I wear it, and it's especially visible because it's such a light pastel color. If the top was black or any other dark color, black bra straps wouldn't be much of a deal, but with a lavender top it bothers me a little bit. But for layering, for wearing under stuff, I think it's still awesome, so I'll still get a little bit of use out of it. Next we have something very similar. I actually have a lot of tops like this that is opaque here, like from here down, and then a lace top and lace sleeves. I think I have like 2 or 3 black ones like that, and I have like 2 white ones. I have this lavender one that you just saw, and now I have this burgundy one. So very similar idea, long sleeves, lace neckline, and then the difference is that we have like a heart neckline here instead of a straight neckline like the purple one. The lace is also a little different. It's not as shiny as the lavender one, has a different pattern too, and it's just like a very useful kind of item that is kind of witchy, kind of out there. You can dress it up, you can make it look sexy, but it's also very casual, and like you can wear it with a pencil skirt and a blazer and be very office appropriate. It's just this kind of item that you can do anything with it. Dress it up, dress it down, whatever you want. Next we have the only piece of kind of outerwear, I guess you can call it outerwear here. It's this kind of cardigan shirt. It's from a brand called Egoist. Can you see it? So this is a brand you can find in Shibuya Ichimaru-kyo. You might actually know it as Shibuya 109. So it's a little bit of an expensive brand because generally the Shibuya 109 brands, they are fast fashion. Like, don't let them fool you. They are definitely fast fashion, but the prices don't necessarily reflect that. So the prices there are usually a little bit higher than your average H&M or Forever 21. And this was also one of the more expensive items I bought on that shopping trip. This was, I think, 1,200 yen, but I bought it because you might have heard me say before that I don't like showing my arms, and that is still true. I do not like my arms, I do not like showing them. So if I wear something sleeveless or even short sleeve, something tight, I like to have another layer on top. But the problem with that is, if I have like a skater type dress where I have a waist and then the skirt goes poof like this, if I wear a cardigan on top, I ruin the waist, I lose the waist, because most cardigans are a little longer. So let's say that dress cuts off at my waist and gives me this lovely shape, but then the cardigan is like even just a few centimeters longer and loose, and then the shape is completely ruined. So this is what I can wear instead. It's basically a shirt, but it's short and has these long ties in the front, so you can tie it around your waist, giving you the perfect waist definition. I also really like the pattern of it. I don't know what I should call it. Is it lace? Is this embroidery? Does this have a name, this kind of decoration on fabric? Please let me know in the comments if you know, because I do not. It's like a paisley kind of pattern, but it's like embroidered, but it kind of looks like lace. What's this called? Anyway, I saved the best for last, so we have 2 more pieces to go. One of them, I'm super excited about this one because it's a jumpsuit, and I can never buy jumpsuits, especially in Japan, because the legs are always too short. And in Poland, I have the opposite problem. The jumpsuits are always too long. Ta-da! Has short sleeves, it's like a t-shirt on top, kind of. It's polka dot, has an elastic waist, looks awesome with a belt, has nice deep pockets, and has legs that are long enough. I mean, I would actually wish that the legs were like maybe 2 or 3 centimeters longer, but they are long enough. It's really hard to buy a jumpsuit. I've also tried buying like jumpsuits and play suits from Boohoo, and even those were too short. And like, I'm only 167 and I think I have pretty normal proportions, so I really don't know what this is about. Like, why don't they ever fit me? They're either made for petite Japanese women or for supermodels. There's just nothing in between. This is also the most comfortable item I own. It's so comfy, it feels like wearing pajamas. I just love it. I love it so much. Like, if you put it on, you never want to take it off again. Okay, last one. Last one is a very big surprise for me. Ta-da! So I almost didn't buy this dress because I thought when I tried it on that it looks a little bit like early 2000s. Like, you know, when people used to wear like tunics over leggings. So I love the roses, of course, and I love the lace, but I thought that the overall shape was kind of 2000s, and that was just such a cringy era of fashion. So at first I didn't want to buy it, but then I thought, well, I could wear it like a sundress at the beach, like over a swimsuit. So that's what I bought it for. But then when I started putting some outfits together for Instagram, I realized that it's actually a lot more 70s, 60s, 70s than it is early 2000s. So now I'm so happy that I bought it. And it was only 500 yen. Most of the things I bought were 500 yen each, so I think it's an awesome find. The lace is beautiful. This item has no labels, and some of the seams look a little bit wonky, which makes me think, see, I'm not sure you can really see it. I think you can. So it makes me think that this was handmade. So I got a piece that was made by somebody by hand with love for 500 yen. I hope that the person who made it, who had it before me, also loved it, and now I love it too. It just gives me like 60s, 70s hippie flower child feels, but with a sort of gothic feel because it's black with red roses and not like colorful hippie colors. So it's kind of like, it's a goth hippie dress. It's a goth hippie dress. I love it. It is super short though, so you have to be really careful when you wear it, or like maybe wear shorts underneath, or like pair it with 2000 style leggings or something. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If you'd like, why don't you watch my previous thrift haul too? Follow me on Instagram to see more outfits with these pieces that I just showed you today. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to see more videos like this. And I will see you all next time. Bye!